You see, I brought Brenda back here because I figured if I'm gonna fight this guy, I want to fight him here.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, who could have predicted that my undercover assignment would lead to the Balkan ordering me to deliver Brenda?
Oh, sit down. Come in.
Thanks.
Wow, look at you. You are all grown up and beautiful.
Thank you. I'm really sorry I didn't call ahead.
No, Spencers don't call ahead. What are you talking about? How'd you know it was here?
My boyfriend told me.
Oh, who's your boyfriend?
Dante Falconeri.
What reason could you and I have to discuss Brenda Barrett?
Well, she's here for the time being. You're bound to run into her.
Well, not necessarily. Go on.
Well, I know you think Brenda is strong and confident. That's what she likes to put out. But and I'm not saying she's not, but there's another side to her. She's fragile, and she can break very easily. And you were kind of harsh with her last time, okay? So if you see her again...
Well, I'm not going to see her again.
Why not?
I was harsh with Miss Barrett last time I saw her because I was put in a situation I have no desire to be in.
But her intentions were good. She knows I want a relationship with you. She's just trying to help.
It didn't work out too well.
It was awkward, but look, it's not a deal breaker. If you knew the dynamics, you would understand.
I don't need to hear this.
Well, you know what? You might even learn something. When I went to Rome to see Brenda, it was just like old times. She felt it, I felt it. Then she told me that she was engaged. She was going to get married. So she said, go back home and deal with your life.
And lo and behold, you look up and there's Brenda Barrett.
Literally. I had taken Claire to the island. We had a great time. I did what Brenda wanted to move on. I dropped Claire off, went into my living room, and there's Brenda. Now, I thought, great. You know, she wants to try again. She just needs a little convincing. So she tells me that she's there because she doesn't want to see me anymore. Classic Brenda. I know she wanted more.
Oh, of course, Sonny. I mean, what woman can resist you?
Maybe she was she knew I was disappointed and wanted to give me something good in my life, and that would be you.
Well, it's a generous thought, but I don't see much for the practicality or probability of success.
Well, you know what, Dante? I'm never going to stop hoping that we could be a family one day. But in the meantime, I know Brenda's going to reach out to you, and because she's very stubborn, and she, when she wants something.
Like bringing us together as father and son.
Something like that. I'm just asking you as a favor. Be nice.
This is very impressive. I'm like, teabag in a mug and go kind of person.
Oh, no, me too. This is all Spinelli. Every time I come down the stairs, he has something new waiting for me. He leaves me these little notes with very odd, but super positive and sweet affirmations. And he leaves them everywhere in my underwear drawer.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Spinelli.
He's sweet. I love him so much. I was actually happy to come back here and see that Jason isn't, alone like he used to be. Anyway, how are the Spencers?
Oh, we're good. We're my mom was not doing well for a while, but she's doing a lot better. She's in Paris.
She's in Paris. I wish I would have known that.
Yeah. Well, and my dad is, kind of the same. My dad, his newest thing is he's tricked Tracy Quartermain into a fake marriage.
What are you talking about? Luke and Tracy are married?
Yeah.
That has to be an interesting story.
Yeah. Actually, he got her wasted in Vegas and convinced her that they had tied the knot. It was like 5 years ago.
It's very romantic.
But the problem is that Tracy found out that the marriage is a scam, so now he's working overtime to get her back.
Well, adorable. So how are you?
That's actually a perfect segue into why I'm here. Do you know Kate Howard?
Sure, yeah, Crimson.
Yes. Well, I actually, she's a good boss. She's a little tough.
Yeah.
But, okay, so my job is when she really, really wants something, I'm supposed to get it for her in a timely fashion. And right now, she really, really wants you on the cover of Crimson.
I thought Jason Moore... This could all work to our advantage. The Balkan ordered Brenda kidnapped, and we want to know his identity.
Yeah, so you want me to let you stage a kidnapping?
Yeah, I'll contact the Balkan as Roman, and make it clear I'll only hand Brenda over if he shows up in person.
Yes,
when he does,
see a few problems with this.
What?
The first thing is Brenda's not exactly cooperative.
Well, you can deal with that. What
Okay,
else?
the second thing is the Balkan is only going to show up in person if he trusts you. How's that going?
It's not great. I mean, look, we're still in the testing phase. In fact, the latest test is here in Port Charles. I brought her back alive.
I certainly hope.
There was no way I was going to kill Siobhan. So she's hiding out at Windermere. And God willing, the Balkan will believe that I followed orders.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing as leaving a body.
No, but at least it's consistent. I mean, Ronan was known to be inventive in his methodology.
Let me tell you about the Balkan. He's not going to be put off so easily about Brenda. He's after her.
I know. If I say I have her, I'll have to produce her.
Yeah, and you can only produce her to him in person. It does us no good to take out any more of his guys.
Look, if showing up in person is the only way he can get Brenda, he's gonna come.
And you're okay where all this is going to lead?
I'm just trying to keep this as simple as possible, man. I have one job, and that's to identify the Balkan to Interpol. I mean, I've been doing research to support my cover, and this guy is beyond corrupt. He's a monster. He exploits children for profit. He fills the streets with drugs and AK-47s. He commits crimes against humanity, and all without a face. And fate has put me in a position to take this guy down. I am not backing out.
Okay, and a guy like this is fixated on Brenda. Just doesn't add up.
I mean, obviously, Brenda's making some headway. I mean, she's shining a light. It's bad for business.
Yeah, that's what she says.
You think there's more?
Yeah, I know there's more. But Brenda's not talking.
So get her to talk.
Have you met Brenda?
I'll find a way to be in touch.
Okay.
I don't plan on having a lot of contact with Miss Barrett, but if I do see her on the street, I will be polite. Is that good enough?
Well, I suppose if that's good enough for you,
What do you want from me?
I want
Sonny?
you to make Brenda's life easy. She's, her home is Port Charles. I just want her to feel comfortable here.
All right, that's good. That's what you want then?
You know what? It kills me that I can't be with her. That I'm close to her, I can't reach out. I've always had a connection. And I know when something starts so hot, it burns out quick. But not with Brenda. It's always been like we break up, get back together, and it was always the same. And it's always going to be like that.
So I have brought our latest issue for you to look at.
Oh, yes. Well, of course. Look, I am incredibly honored that you would want me on the cover, but I don't really do much of this stuff anymore unless it's connected to my charity, and I don't. It's kind of a bad time right now. I mean, I could have contract issues with Cartula.
Well, honestly, if you agree, Kate could hammer something out. She's very, very bulldozer-like, and I know that she would move the universe to make sure the photo shoot was very comfortable and easy. Whatever she can do, whatever Crimson can do.
Well, I'm so honored. Again, I have to tell you, but I'm going to have to decline. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, Jax has controlling interest in the magazine, and it was his original idea to have you on the cover.
Oh, he didn't say anything to me about that.
Well, that's because of Carly, and if Carly doesn't want it,
Yeah,
then,
I got it.
But we've already done mock-ups, we've already done an outline of an accompanying article, which would include information about your charity. We were thinking originally for Christmas, but that's obviously too late, so we could push for Valentine's Day.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Let me talk to Jax about this. I mean, if he asked me himself, I might consider it.